Hello everyone, this is Wolf. Today we will be continuing Space Engineers. And as you can see, we have another guest up there, Stinging Adversary. So part of what I wanted to do today was continue expanding the tunnel here, which this is going to take some time. So this will probably span at least the next couple of episodes while we work our way towards the first ore deposit. Get our drills back on and turn our pistons back on. And with that, it will begin drilling forward. I did notice something that I probably didn't remember to do last time, but no, I did share initial tensor. All right. That wobble is just going to continue. And this is ultimately what I was worried about. When it comes to building large drill rigs, the wobble. It will start to significantly increase the further along the rig gets. So with that in mind, next thing I wanted to do was actually double check on this, make sure that I've got those being assembled properly. Should probably be in the right cargo container. And I have 61 NATO ammo containers. I can disassemble these and create some more ammunition for my rifle pretty easily, especially since I don't have any magnesium. So then I might be able to take on those two drones that are up there. At least one can hope. All right, let's disassemble 20 of those. It'll give me 20 magnesium powder. See how that goes. Our power situation is still not the greatest, but for the moment it's sustainable, so we shouldn't be in too much of a bind when it comes to power. As for stone, on the other hand, the amounts of stone that we are collecting are just simply going to increase as time goes on. Which is fine. Our refinery will process it as this extends forward. The chief reason why I didn't want to wait until those fall out and I'm willing to attack them is I really don't want to continue being bottled up in here anymore. Not that it's an overly bad thing, it's just, well, there we go. Who really wants to be stuck underground all the time? Not to mention there's probably some really good salvage left. So, assembly is done. Let's add 200 clips, which will use half of the magnesium I just produced. To our queue. Fast. There. Now I can walk out. Feel somewhat protected by that. So while the ammo is being produced, I will grind away some of this debris that's blocking the entrance from this drifting pursuit. That's just a fire, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a fire up inside here. Okay. That was definitely not good. And I'm kind of trapped in here now. There. Yeah, they got a bead on me and started shooting at me. Alright. Bound to happen. Got a little bit of more resources, which a little bit helps. There. Hesitant as I am to drill out more of this, I don't think I have much of a choice. Facing off against two turrets. Ow. One of those turrets is still active. Alright, time to heal. Bullets hurt. The other reason why I'm doing this, I want the missiles on that drifting pursuant. Whoa, shit. Okay. One of those has a missile launcher. That is just lovely. That is just lovely. Oh. Alright. Who has a missile launcher? You do. Of course you do. That drifting pursuant's not going anywhere while its turrets are down. Fortunately, difficulty is going to be getting that thing out. Wonder if I can stealth grind them without it being able to shoot me quickly. Alright, we've tried the military solution. Time to try flying solution. We're above the stinging adversary's turret. Drifting pursuant's turret is now shooting. They're providing cover for each other. And I take a rocket to the face. Oh. Alright. Let's make another rifle. Rapid fire automatic rifle. This is why I wanted to have all these bottles in here. Could do these. That went well. All right. Not the end of the world that I've died a couple of times. That's because it's how it goes. Those rockets are surprisingly accurate. All right. Just because I know this is going to be a fun process. He pegged me right as I came out from underground. I think I might be able to get to that body, though, without having to worry about it. Okay, what is... Oh, all right. Oh, great. It's underneath the drifting pursuant. Oh, here. Got it. Speed, 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 speed. Break off. I'm just trying to take out one of its engines. Ugh. Falling? I'm out of ammunition. All right. Where did the adversary go? Did it run out of ammunition or did it crash? Huh. Let's see if I can stealth collect stuff from the bodies I have scattered about. This is what I'm worried about. This may allow the rocket launcher to get a beat on me. Hey, my tools. Hmm. Trying to... Okay, so the rocket launcher still has ammunition. That I can work with. Difficulty now is going to be figuring out which body is which. Nope. One vanished. Got here. Oh, that's got some useful stuff on it. Yeah. Alright, let's just start clearing some of these body locations. No, it's not one of these two, but I'm going to bide my time down here. Too many body locations around it is quite... I will sneak up here and grab that gold ingot I noticed. .3 kilometers away. That must be the one that got hit in the face recently. Wow. Alright. Yep, this has got everything on it. Alright. Time for a different strategy. Reload time. Somewhat predictable. Oh. You know what they say. Persistence is key. 2 kilometers. I think I'm just going to have to take this thing down take these things thrusters down and then hope the crash doesn't do too much damage to its rocket launcher. Alrighty then. You want to be that way? I can be that way. Take out your thrusters. Oh, you're going down. Not. Save me. Make me crash into you. Seriously, you're keeping up with just one thruster. Ah, damn it. All right. Oxygen. Hydrogen bottle. It'll take forever, but it will accomplish the goal. Grind the darn. Hmm. Shit. Hmm. All I'm trying to do right now. Whoa. Where did you come from? You the crashed one that was hanging around up. Wow. Okay. All right. All I'm trying to do right now is get close enough to start grinding into it. I'm just going to take the turret from the bottom. Problem is I can't see the missiles. Ah. Okay, now that was me being stupid. Oh. Almost out of hydrogen bottles. Out of ice, so I'm gonna have to make this count. Currently have no air traffic. Low to the ground. You're trying to get away. I'm just trying to disable its thruster so it stops moving around. Thrusters are being a right pain. Come on. Missile turret must be out of missiles. Alright. Okay, now I can grab my real grinder and disable this thing. Oh. Let's fly back and dump some bottles off. That thing isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Intruder escort carrier, on the other hand, has me worried. And another drifting pursuit has come in. Shoot. This is a regular one with just Gatling turrets. Yeah. That accuracy sucks. Okay. Let's try... Let's just try that one. Ow. Mm, have a mind to put up a turret and just see what happens. I don't think I have time to put up a turret, though. Problem is, it's directly overhead. All right. That I can work with. Was a lucky catch. Alright. Get up inside. Platinum. Okay. Something happened. It just exploded. Definitely weird. Random explosion. No missile, no other ship, nothing. It just exploded. I didn't think Drifting Pursuance had warheads on board, but it didn't kill me. How interesting. That other escort carrier, though, is still out there, so I may have another drone come in, so... Salvage operation over here of this Drifting Pursuit is going to have to be quick. Still has power. Where does it still have power, though? It's got extra batteries. Must be a heavy Drifting Pursuit or something. Alright. Alright. She's dead, Jim. Yep, Drifting Pursuit incoming. I tail it out of here. Productive. Got 10 more platinum. How are our pistons doing? They're all the way extended. Alright then. Turn our drills off. Another Drifting Pursuit. Too bad I'm now underground where it can't get to me. Let's look at what type it is, though. I know there's two types. It is the type with just Gatling turrets. Alright. What is that intruder escort carrier? Whoa. It has launched another Drifting Pursuit at me. Looks like standard type though. Too fast. Oh, it's this thing. A little flying aircraft carrier. Yeah, I am not going anywhere near this thing. There's a beacon that appeared down here too. Oh, it's just this thing still. Earlier, but all right. Well, I think I am effectively trapped underground for the time being. So let's be productive with it. A little too slow. All right, the strategy I'm going to employ here. I'm not going to add any more pistons onto it. This is already wobbly enough. However, I am going to remove these pistons and replace them with a length of conveyor tube. That will reduce the wobble. If I were to just add more pistons, it would wobble a lot. So, still getting used to them having the conveyor sorter on this menu. Those aren't where it's a relatively recent change. See how many pistons I can put on this. Five, with plenty of room for me to actually add the advanced rotor. So I can actually put 6 on this one. So I don't want to go super long with the pistons. 5, 6, maybe as many as 8, but I don't really want to push my luck beyond that point. It really is tempting fate once you get to that point. There's not really much point in doing that. And you can get the near perfect and nigh impossible rigidity of Space Engineer's blocks with conveyor tubes. Let's get that last piston up. Mustn't forget our piston parts. Then I will extend this one, and just this one, 0.015. That extending until I can reattach the rotor part. Oh, besieged by drifting pursuance. Fortunately, I am now over 50 meters closer. It may seem like it's slow, but it really is essential that we take it at this pace. I don't really have the power production to build a second refinery right now. Producing too much stone would be very, very problematic. Once it starts to enter rotor, rotor attach. There we go. Attached. Now the advanced rotor is definitely going to need to have its lock engaged. It's slightly got some angular velocity on. What I was concerned about. So, inertial tensor is not being shared by the piston. That's why it dropped like that. The landing gear locked. That's the kind of wobble that I was hoping to avoid. So by allowing it to drop and stupidly forgetting the auto lock on the landing gear, this created a bit of damage actually. See if it damaged anything. It did. Oh, it damaged something. I do not have conveyor access. Oh, right, because I did not finish the conveyors. I'm an idiot sometimes. I need my... Let's just seal that off for a little bit of peace of mind. Alright, so since these wobbled around like that, I don't know if this is leftovers from when I was constructing them and trying to limit the amount of steel plate I used, or if it was caused by the actual damage. I have been picking up some scrap metal, so suffice to say that there has been damage caused due to the wobble. And ultimately that is the chief risk. That wobble will destroy a drill rig very, very easily. There we go. Take it back a bit. What we just heard was the drills smacking into the voxel, which is not great. Alright, now, pistons should all be set to the same. Be 0.001. And the drills need to be all on. This is clearly a dangerous place to be, but... Oh. Doing as it needs to do. But this is the wobble. This is... As it gets more and more extreme. Problematic. I'm gonna increase it slightly. Advanced road. Sharing inertial tensor only goes so far, and you never really want to try and push it too much. Binary is still going. Alright. Now onto the spoils of our little bit of salvage. We've gotten more platinum, which means we can make some better tools without having to worry about running out. Just need some silver to make the elite automatic. The rapid fire one is okay, but... Oh. That's all shot up. I guess when they were shooting at me, all of this got... Well, at least the battery wasn't damaged too badly. I guess that would be bad. I think this just further emphasized that I need to focus on moving deeper underground into a more secure area. Well, a refinery is producing lots and lots of useful materials. Got a harpy out there. Actually, one of the drifting pursuits has vanished. Did another one perhaps fall? We were already there. That. Still the same drifting pursuant. Where's the other one that I had coming in then? Oh. It's just blowing up? Wait, that's the one that blew up when I was inside it, wasn't it? Oh, that's the one that blew up when I was inside of it. I think they're blowing up whenever they're Compromised. What direction is that going? Huh. Now that is a lean, not altogether very good combat-oriented design, but very lean design indeed. GCF. It's under the Space Pirates. It is very well armed. Oh, cool. I think these drifting pursuants are self-destructing in order to destroy their cargo. I may have to do a bit more salvage. First, I would very much like to work on getting to that ore deposit. Now that I've got a long enough... Yeah. Pretty much straight ahead. So from that angle, that orientation, none of the rest of the deposits will be a straight line to go to them. So I think I'm going to have to build a mining ship once I get to that stage. All right. Well, in the future, I'm going to continue this tunnel all the way along there to the ore deposit. And then I am going to set up a more permanent and substantial base there with multiple refineries, a large round drill rig assembly. Well, not round, but a large drill rig assembly for coring that is going to drill down. I'm not entirely sure what I'll find. With the Deep Ores mod, I will get a lot of resources with this. So I may switch to right-click drilling at a certain point, depending on what I get. There's a couple resources I'm pretty sure that I won't really need a huge quantity of. Nickel and silicon being some of those, being the top two in that one. So if it does contain one of those, I will probably end up right-click mining to get rid of a good chunk of it. But that's probably because there's something a little more valuable underneath. If it were nickel, then there's probably cobalt underneath. If it were silicon, likely magnesium. Or there was uranium, that would be very nice, but no more uranium on planets. Well, with that, let's just get to work with our drilling.